Okay, let's try this one more time. So we got our 14 Pokemon, I guess is what I've got. Let's go ahead and save the game as is. Well, let's also see if there's one in my party. I didn't look. Nope. Those are staying here. Alright, let's go ahead and save, and then we'll go ahead and do the Poké Transfer. Alright. Alright, there we go. The transporter. It's a lot of work just for fashion, I gotta tell you. It'll be all worth it. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna switch over to Alpha Sapphire. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get in here and grab my Pokemon. There we go. I don't think I have room for just dropping it in bulk. Let's make some room for this real quick. Alright, there we go. Hey, Chain of Chain. That's that I have heard, and the least you could do is spell Mary's name correctly, since she is the better one. However, unfortunately, I will not be going to. I will not be playing in the Splatfest because the Splatfest is in direct conflict to Comic-Con. so I will not be playing in the Splatfest. I will instead go to Comic-Con and find a Mary cosplayer and cheer her on in person. I will cheer her on, and I will take her straight to the Nintendo Gaming Lounge and show all of the Nintendo employees there that she is the better one of the two, and that will be my vote. Thank you. Hey, I used my Twitter today, okay? I posted something from Mitomo, so there you are. Anyway, let's get into Alpha Sapphire. I'm actually going to try to post from Mitomo to Twitter every day, up till Comic-Con at the very least. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this. The first Pokemon that I'm actually working on, it's already in the team. It's the Shellos. That's going to become a Gastrodon. Already has 3 of the 4 moves it needs. It still needs to learn Recover. I heard it's huge. It's like folks get to pick the special stages plus their amiibos plus worldwide voting. I don't understand the amiibos portion. I'm well aware of the other 2 things, which were both mentioned in the email that Nintendo sent out. But I don't really understand the amiibo portion. Nor do I care. As long as I get my Callie and Mary amiibos from GameStop, toot sweet. Alright, so we're going to make this Shellos do the same thing as this Gastrodon here. This pink Gastrodon has the 4 moves that I want the blue one to have. And I'm going to use the same EV training that the Gastrodon has as well. Taking a look at the Super Training app there on the bottom. Gastrodon has 252 HP and 252 defense, and 4 special defense. So we're going to go ahead and work on getting the same done with our Shellos. I do have a Golem sitting in between the 2 to pass Pokerus over to the Shellos. So let's go ahead and get this started. I don't think I'm going to vote for any favorite stages. I'm not going to play in them, so I don't really care. My vote's for Mary and Mary alone, and that's it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go down to Verdant Turf here. Yeah, it's just poorly timed. They have it doing it happening during Comic-Con. There's no way I'm going to give up Comic-Con for a Splatfest, no matter how important that Splatfest is. It's not about Pokemon, so I don't care. There's a Pokemon booth this year at Comic-Con. It's rather strange since it hasn't been there for about 3 years, and this new booth appears to be a lot smaller than the Pokemon booths of old. But its positioning is actually more intriguing. It's right next to Capcom in the video game section. So that's really strange because in previous years where they had a booth, they had all sorts of tables for the trading card game, and they pretty much did a lot for the trading card game and very little for the video game. So, yeah, it's very interesting, and it's going to be my first priority when I get to Comic-Con is to find out exactly what that booth is. If it's Pokemon Go related or Pokemon Sun and Moon related or both. No, I think they couldn't have done any better than Callie versus Mary. I think that that is a very appropriate last Splatfest. I really do. I really could care less about Inkling versus Octarians, to be quite honest with you. What was I looking for here? A power weight is what I'm looking for. There we go. I would like to live feed from Comic-Con, Miles. I am actually doing things to try to get that done. I have downloaded, excuse me, the Periscope app, and I am going to be testing that tomorrow to see if it works. If you don't know, Periscope basically works with Twitter. So I'm going to try doing a test stream from Target real quick over there sometime in the morning to see if that will work. And then I might also try Facebook as well. I think they have a live video option on Facebook, so I'm going to try that as well. I would like to try to cast stuff from Comic-Con. You know, I've heard that many times, Chain of Chain, and I can only hope that that's true, but I highly doubt it. I would be massively impressed if Wi-Fi and or cell signal worked over at the Nintendo Gaming Lounge. And I really only need it to work there. So, if they can do that, I'll be extremely happy. I don't think it'll work, but I'm hoping. Alright, Bulbasaur, let's teach Shellos how to take hits by hitting these things. Let's go. I am a volunteer at Comic-Con this year, as I have been for the last several years, and I have went ahead and put in my request to try to get a volunteer shift done on the Monday of Comic-Con, before Comic-Con, excuse me. And if I can get that done, that'd be really great. If not, that's okay. Either way, on Wednesday night, I'm going to be scoping out the outside of Comic-Con. I'll be scoping out the hotel area, finding all the new locations of all the stuff that used to be in the Marriott. They've remodeled the Marriott, so I need to take a look and see what it looks like, so I'm ready. I will also be scoping out other places, like where the PlayStation Lounge and the Xbox Lounge will be. You know, all the good stuff for gamers everywhere. But I'm really, really, really excited about Comic-Con this year. I've been planning Comic-Con for the last 3 weeks, carefully watching different websites and checking out comic-con.org and SDCC blog.com. I've been very anxious to get to Comic-Con, so I'm glad it's finally July. Got the 4th of July weekend here, so I got 3 days off. Can relax a little bit and get some careful planning done for Comic-Con. Shallow still does not have Pokerus here. Go ahead and doing more battles here. Right now we're at 50 HP EVs. The new Pokemon are kind of weird looking to me, all of them. I don't really have a favorite of any of them right now. I am interested in the ability though that sets up electric terrain automatically. That is a pretty nice ability to have, competitively speaking. So, from a competitor's standpoint, the most interesting thing about those 9 Pokemon is the one ability that that could change gameplay quite a bit. It's kind of just me. I kind of liked the first several Pokemon that were announced prior to these 9 a lot better than the 9 that they released today, technically yesterday, but it's nice to see that there's some interesting new designs out there. This thing's still not wanting to get the Pokerus, which is fine. It's at 75 EVs right now. Herbert from Family Guy. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that dragon is pretty cool. I like the idea of normal dragon. We'll see what that typing does for that Pokemon. Imagine it's going to have a really good capability of hitting neutrally, but so far it doesn't sound like it's got a very good ability to hit for super effective damage, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, Shellow's still not getting that Pokerus. We're at 100 EVs now. Haha. You're not the first person I've heard that joke applied to the normal dragon. I would find that really interesting if it was the evolution to Dunsparce. I would be really happy to see that, actually. If that ended up being the evolution to Dunsparce, then that would be very interesting, since Dunsparce itself, you can EV train it for some pretty good bulk, and it gets glare. So it could be like, hey, it may end up being a more appropriate Zygarde for our normal tiers. Hey, Jake Peter. Jake Peter says, check your YouTube chat. I could have swore I turned off the YouTube chat, but I will see if my computer can handle loading up YouTube. Recently, it has been shown that that's not the case while casting, but I'll check it out. Let's see here. And thank you for coming by, Jake Peter, over at Twitch. Sorry about the delay here. And my computer's not the best for this. Wow, I have a lot of people watching there. Well, Miles, I think we need to move to YouTube because there's a lot more viewers there. What do you think? Hello, guys. Sheer Force Raid. Hey, thank you very much. It's awesome. So much sheer force. Of course, I'm more a fan of Storm Drain on my Gastrodon, but that's okay. That joke didn't even work because Gastrodon gets Sand Force, I think? An ability no one uses on Gastrodon. Well, anyway, let's work on this a little more. We have still no Pokerus because Golem is not doing its job. That's really awesome. Alright, let's take a look here. I'm sorry, Chain of Chain. Normal Fairy? No. Dunsparce is not normal Fairy. Just so you know. There you go, Miles. Sorry about that. I think that's the correct link. You can tell me if it's not, but I'm pretty sure that is the link to my YouTube one there. Very cool. Thank you very much, Hydros. Really appreciate that. Alright. So let's go ahead and check a look one more time at Shellos here. Because now I'm starting to lose track of what I... Oh, good! Pokerus! Very good, Golem. You've finally done your job. It's really wonderful. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep EV training this Shellos here. Probably should change that app over to Shellos as well. Miles, you can't be invading YouTube as a single person, but okay. Let's see if I can sneak out enough space on my computer to see 3 chats. No, but there. That'll work right there. Yeah, sorry, I do have a mod, even though I don't use this channel. This chat as much, but I might change that now that I see how many people I have here. Alright, so, let's go ahead and change this over to the correct Pokemon down here. There we go. Alright, one more for good measure on HP here. That's a good point, Jake Peter. I haven't really done a lot on YouTube I haven't really played played around with YouTube since it first started, but I'm casting through Restream. I'm not a Twitch partner, so I don't have to worry yet about Twitch getting upset at me. But that's okay. One step at a time. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch the item here. Start working on its defense. Oh, Miles. Why you gotta be trying to take all my viewers? Miles is Gaming's 12 on YouTube, apparently. He apparently likes changing numbers for some reason from account to account. I don't really understand that part, but alright. Hello, Mr. Arcaniner over at Twitch. I got a mod. He's doing just fine for now, but it's all good. Let's go ahead and fly over to the desert. Let's do it the correct way, though. So, basically right now, what I'm doing is I'm taking the existing ground team that I've already designed and built for a local Pokemon League. Not an official Pokemon League, just kind of a unofficial, unsanctioned league that has 5 different gyms. And while all of the gyms do play monotype, the catch is all of the gyms have 2 different teams, and they have 2 different monotypings. And each of those 5 gyms specializes in a different battle style. So, in my case, I'm one of the gym leaders, and I am the rotation battle gym leader for Nintendiego. And right now, I'm taking my existing team that I kind of like, and I'm trying to get better Pokeballs for them. So, I mean, I already have a team to battle with, and it works fine, you know, for its purpose. But, I mean, Gastrodon doesn't look as cool in a Pokeball when it's pink, you know, as it does when it's in a dive ball, and it's blue. So, I'm going through all the effort to rebreed these. And this dive ball Shellos isn't exactly the easiest thing to come around with, because the only way that a blue Shellos is legal in a dive ball is by getting it in Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, where you can't buy dive balls. You have to earn them over in Solaceon Town at that newspaper place or something? Some gopher place. And you may or may not get dive balls when you do it. So it's a kind of a pain to get a Shellos in a dive ball, but I'll do anything to get my Pokemon looking cooler and better, because if Splatoon taught me anything at all, it's that fashion matters. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing fine, PokeTubeFX. Thanks for coming by today. I get you, Mr. Arcaniner. Well, it's no problem. I'll take care of it. There's not that many viewers on Twitch right now, so I don't think I need an extra mod for no one. Everyone ran away to YouTube because apparently YouTube is OP. So, oh, we got a miss. One of the... Oh, wow, 3 of the Sandshrew? Wow. Well, we're going to have to fix that Bulbasaur. Come on. I put a wide lens on you for this very reason, so let's actually hit them. Up till yesterday, I didn't have access to 2 of my Pokemon and the balls I wanted. Sandshrew dodged again. But I finally got help from one of my friends at Nintendo Nation over on Facebook. And got those 2 Pokemon. So I'll be working on reading those probably today as well. Throw a sludge bomb at it. Wow, come on, Bulbasaur. I need you to hit this thing. You're gonna I like how invade means I'm simply gonna change my browser window. But alright, fine. Thank you, Gamings. Alright. There you go. Much better, Bulbasaur. Keep it up. You're doing a great job. Excellent. Got some people talking about Verlicify in the chat. I don't really follow up on Verlicify all that much. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because people are misspelling it wrong. Versilify. We got a Versilify. We got a Verisilify. The only thing I know about him is pretty popular YouTuber that recently had a spat with Wolfie. And so I'm not really a good judge of what's going on there, but knowing Wolfie's demeanor and stuff, I have to believe that Wolfie has some pretty good reasons for why he says the things he does about the current VGC metagame and the current state of the Pokemon video game championships. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, Verlicify, right? Yeah. I don't know, I think Pokemon's at a stage where we kind of really want to try to grow the member base, and we don't want to do things that will scare them away. Me being a Pokemon play Pokemon professor, I organize tournaments on the local level and also judge them at the premier challenges and the like. We really don't want to be police, we don't want to go looking around and trying to just identify everyone who is hacking this Pokemon and that. It's really not something that we want to do. We just want everyone to have fun playing Pokemon. That's kind of the first priority. Yes, there's hacking that happens. Yes, we try to stop it as best we can, but Pokemon's a really deep game, and we can't just pull out of our out of our heads a data bank of every single move and Pokeball combination and ability combination that is legal. It's not efficient for all of us judges to remember that stuff, and it's not efficient for our tournaments to run in such a way that if there's a question that we have to stop the tournament for 20 minutes just to figure out if a Pokemon is legal or not. We simply don't have the tools to be doing that as well. So it's just kind of one of those things where, yeah, we probably see Pokemon being most likely hacked when we see them in teams and stuff, and we have a limited list of trying to that we use to try to deter people from doing that, but it's just something that if we go too hardcore on it, we might make mistakes. You know, we might call something that's not hacked, that isn't hacked, if that makes any sense. And hey, Glamgo Spell Girl 2004. I'm sorry I butchered your name there over at YouTube. So, you know, we want to try to have tournaments that everyone's having fun at, that they can trust, that we're doing our very best to keep fair, without making you guys wait for hours on end for a correct judgment, as it were. If you've gone to any of the regionals and nationals, you know that they last forever anyway. So, when Wolfie says that the mentality of trying to take on all of the hackers out there and get them out of here is something that needs to be done. I mean, or when he says that that's kind of detrimental to the idea of Pokemon and having fun and growing the sport into hopefully a legitimate esport, he's right. So I kind of tend to agree that he needs to Verlicify needs to calm it down a bit, but he's not going to do that. I've seen plenty enough of him to know that that's not what he's going to do, and he's definitely entitled to his opinion. Yes, Treon Play, I am talking about things like PK Hex and stuff. But, I mean, even the more controversial things that people deem questionable, like cloning Pokemon and even the idea of soft resetting, some people think that that's not a legitimate way to play Pokemon. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you what is the right way to play Pokemon. It's a game that you pay $39.99 for, and you can play it the way you want. But we kind of have to set some sort of rules and precedent for the tournaments that we run. So that's why there's all sorts of documents that are on Pokemon.com that outline all of the rules that we go by, and we try to make the judgment calls as non-subjective as possible. Doesn't always work that way, but that's the ultimate goal of a play Pokemon judge, is to simply enforce rules, and that's it. Yeah, you're right, Miles. Soft resetting does take a lot of time and effort, and real time. So it's not like you're not working for it. But I mean, some people are purists, like pure purists. Okay, um, like it's not enough that you got your Pokemon legitimately from a real world perspective. You have to get your Pokemon all like au natural, the way the game gave it to you the very first time, relying on RNG and whatever. And you know, again, that's really just on the player if they want to play like that. That's cool, but as a judge, that really just means you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. um, so yeah, it's like telling people not to start up a new game. Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of like telling me right now to not go back to my hard gold game and catch Pokemon and change the clock so that I can more quickly get day and night to go. You know, it's like, I mean, some people don't like that idea. I don't know. No one ever is ever going to have the same viewpoint as any other person, especially in Pokemon, which I vastly consider to be the one of the most complicated video games that has ever pretended to be a game for kids ever. So, yeah, there's that. That's my little input on the Verlicify versus Wolfie situation. You can take it or leave it. I don't really care. I'm not really a leading authority on that issue anyway, and I don't really care to become one. So there you go. Anyway, we got Shellos done here. It's fully EV trained, so we'll work on evolving it and getting it recover later on and getting it to level 100 like it should be. But at least we got it done. Got the hard parts done. Got that dive ball. And it's ready to get things done when I needed to get things done here. Alright. As usual, this game's boxes is starting to become a mess once again here. I'll go ahead and drop off some of these Pokemon here and try to get another Pokemon going here. I think Camerupt? Yeah. So, Camerupt, I don't remember Ancient Power. I think that's a level up move, if I'm not mistaken. Camerupt is my Mega on my rotation team. In some ways, it's kind of a surprise factor, simply because there's also a Garchomp on the team that could be the Mega. But in other ways, it's kind of like, well, why would you have a Camerupt unless it is specifically for Mega Evolving? I can't really answer that question other than it's going to Mega Evolve. So, there. It's been actually kind of surprising how effective Camerupt has been for me in rotation battles. But I chose it specifically because of its typing and its ability to take one hit and hit hard. And so that's why it's my Mega. Let's see here. Camerupt. I'm not seeing Ancient Power, so I guess Ancient Power is one I got through Egg Moves. It is. Okay. So Ancient Power, Earth Power, and Fire Blast. Of course, Earth Power is a level up move for Camerupt. And we've got Will-O-Wisp, that's a TM. Alright. Let me do a quick check on its previous evolution. So, Numel, obviously it doesn't Mega Evolve. Little Cup Numel is also defensive, tends to be Calm Nature. Could be a simple sweeper though. Running Flame Charge on a modest nature. Well, I can get Growth and Stealth Rock. So let's see, Growth and Stealth Rock. So Growth is an egg move, and Stealth Rock, well, that's a tutor attack, so I don't care about Stealth Rock. Growth. What is it? Where would an egg move that from? Are you frickin' frickin' crazy? It comes from Nuzleaf, Superior, and Goat? Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Alright, alright, well, let's take a look at that, see if I have any of those three have Growth on them. I'm trying to picture those two at the daycare, but I'm having trouble visualizing this one. Come on, Pokemon, you're really breaking my immersion here. This is level 17 and has Growth, so it learns it early. Level 13 as a Snivy, probably around level 17 as a Servine. Nope, it's level 13 as a Servine. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and get started then. Alright, Servine, let's go. And oh, it's a Magma Armor. It's not the Numel that I caught. Let's get that Numel. So here's my fastball Numel here. And what we'll do is kind of still need that Ancient Power. So basically this Camerupt's not going to be very useful to us. But we'll go ahead and do what we need to do here. Let's bring out our Fisher, because I don't know that I have any Heart Scales. Let's check our Heart Scales here. Well, we do have one, so let's go ahead and just take care of that right now. I'm gonna teach Servine Growth, and then breed it with our fastball Numel. Oh, Miles. Don't fall asleep on me, okay? Take a rest for a bit, and then maybe you might feel like casting after you take a rest. Oh, I should ask, by the way, guys, is the cast working a little better now? I was having problems earlier. But it kind of looks like my internet problems stopped happening. Alright, Servine. Let's learn a little bit of growth here. I'm really only learning this egg move for the eventual Numel that I will be breeding, but for the time being, we're only going to go ahead and cast. We're going to go ahead and breed only Camrupt. Are you sure, Miles? It's not the Skype? And not the 7:30 curse? No, 7:30 is usually a bad time because that's usually after everyone has eaten dinner. And that's when everyone gets online. So that definitely can be an issue. Is there anything that I care about from these? I don't think it has any good EVs, right? IVs. Let's just go ahead and start breeding and get an appropriate male Snivy for this. Excuse me, not a Snivy, a Numel. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our team in here. So again, pretty sure there's no IVs to worry about here. I'm just gonna get a Numel and go from here. Okay, cool. So Miles, you planning on at some point to try to cast and get that shiny tonight? Alright, cool. I'll definitely hang around for your stream then tonight. I'm actually pretty excited for the Pokemon Nationals stream. I watched a little bit of the tail end of it today, the Pokemon trading card game stream. Tomorrow, Pokemon's Twitch will be showing day 2, and there should be a Pokemon Nationals champion for Pokken Tournament crowned. So I'll be very interested in watching that stream. Hey, Alpha Blasting 12. Am I able to do a late night call for your stream? Well, if my internet says I can, then I can. Got a 3-day weekend, I can probably stay up a bit. I should do a lot more of watching streams on YouTube Gaming as well. Really haven't done a lot in terms of YouTube Gaming, but one thing that I noticed recently, one of my local friends actually was the one that noticed this, was that you can actually use the YouTube Gaming app on Android, and I assume on iPad as well. You can use the YouTube Gaming Android app to cast games from your phone, and it can even has controls for showing you on the inner camera, which is a pretty cool feature. I'm thinking about doing something like that, especially once Pokemon Go comes out. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to stream from. Like YouTube Gaming moves up, like, in terms of reasons to stream with that one there. Yeah, hopefully it is better. My internet at that time at night for the call for your stream gamings. That would be the hope. Might be around 11 p.m. to midnight. Yeah, that should work. I don't see why not. One of the things that I've been trying to do for the last couple days is try to score tickets for one of the Conan O'Brien shows that's happening during Comic-Con. He's posted recently and talked about it on the show recently that he's doing 4 shows in San Diego again this year. He did it last year and apparently it was quite successful for him. But I failed to get tickets last year. And it's proving to be pretty hard to get tickets this year, even though they're free, or I guess because they're free. So we'll see how it goes. I've been checking TeamCoco.com like every day, like every 15 to 30 minutes, trying to see if they've gone up or not. None of these Pokemon have hatched, and looks like I've got a Banette sitting in a spot where an egg should be. Alpha Blasting 12 asks, what is a good setup for Heatran? Well, there's quite a few options for Heatran, and it really depends on if you're doing singles or doubles. In doubles, I think that Heat Wave is almost a must. You can consider putting Flash Cannon on a Heatran, and many people do for its second stab attack. But I'm kind of more in love with my substitute Heatran. I've been giving it a lot more bulk and less special attack. It's kind of meant to work alongside an Icy Wind Pokemon, such as Cresselia or Gastrodon. but it does significantly less damage when you build it bulky like that. So I guess it's really up to you to decide if you want to play a defensive Heatran like the one that I like to play with Substitute, which kind of means you can only really put a fire attack and then Earth Power. Or if you want to go with a more offensive one, that would have something along the lines of maybe Heat Wave for doubles, or I don't know if they're running Flamethrower nowadays or if it's Fire Blast on singles. And Flash Cannon and Earth Power. Yeah, I don't recommend Stone Edge or Earthquake. Neither of those are going off of its massive special attack. Heatran's really a special attacker, and I don't think there's any application for physical attacks on Heatran. So I really wouldn't recommend that at all. Definitely, Miles is right. You definitely want to spend the battle points for Earth Power. I would highly recommend that. Or if you don't want to do that, you can definitely just go with a fire special attack and Flash Cannon, plus some other third attack that would cover things that the first two don't. But yeah, Earthquake is probably not a good choice. Yeah, really rely on its special attack. That's really the ticket for Heatran, whether you go offensive or defensive. And just remember that Heatran has all sorts of resistances and very few weaknesses. So really build around that fact. Build around the fact that it's only really weak to water and ground and fighting. If your team can handle those three types and switch in for Heatran at those times, Heatran can be a huge pain in the butt for opponents. I don't really know why I'm checking the. Oh, relatively speaking, I guess speed is better than nothing, right? Let's see what this one is here. Not that one. Okay, cool. So we'll take the speed numeral here. And these two can go away. They're not really helpful at all. Alright, let's take Banette and put it aside for a bit. I'll put Bulbasaur to the side for a bit as well. Oh, no wonder why it took so long. I didn't even have the team set the proper way. Alright, cool. So, we got growth. Let's go ahead and save the game here, because we've done quite a bit without saving. There we go. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, I now want Stealth Rock. Oh wait, Stealth Rock is keep forgetting that Stealth Rock is a move tutor move, so I don't really need that. Ancient Power, that's what I need. Go ahead and take a quick look. I already don't remember what I used for that. I guess I used a A Dunsparce? It's a something. Let's do a search for ancient power here. Alright, so, wow. A lot of Pokemon that know ancient power. Let's see here. Dunsparce. Nope, female. Let's try that again. Kecleon. Perfect. That's the one I'm going to use. No, I don't need Volcanion. Volcanion's still not legal in the US, right? Oh, this one's modest, too. Oh, that's a huge plus. Let's give it an Everstone. I'll give this one the Destiny Knot. Alright, let's go ahead and send this in there. Legal in Japan, okay. Well, I mean, that makes it legal here if it's the Japanese one. But that's okay, I don't really need a Volcanion right now. I'll leave that till last when, hopefully by the time I'm done with the other 719 species that Volcanion will have been released here in the US. Let's go ahead and take back our two Pokemon from the daycare here, Servine and Numel. Well, I mean, just because it's not legal in VGC doesn't mean that it's not a legal Pokemon. It's a legal Pokemon, Miles. That would be like saying Manaphy's not legal. It's legal. It's just not legal in VGC. That being said, I really don't need a Volcanion. That's all good. I can wait on Volcanion. There's plenty of Pokemon I got to deal with right now. I really don't need a Volcanion. They won't let me use it in my gym anyway, so who cares? It's not even ground type. Wait. I forgot to put the Pokemon in. No, actually that's not what you said, Miles. You contradicted Alpha Blasting's statement that it's legal here if traded from a Japanese player because they traded it to me. That's what I was correcting. I want to make sure everyone's clear on that. It's legal here if it's traded from a Japanese player. I just don't want it. Alright, let's get Servine back into its rightful place, I guess. And the original Numel can go ahead and head back to the box here. Yeah, I would never take a nicknamed Pokemon. That's especially one that's legendary. Or mythical, excuse me. It's not even legendary. It's a mythical Pokemon. That's the worst kind of nickname. Is nicknamed in the English the word Volcanion? Really? Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. I keep forgetting that I need to get the shaman. Thank you for reminding me that, Miles. Well, since these things don't want to give me an egg anyway, let's make sure we get that shaman before I forget about it. Shaman's July, right? Every Pokemon, there's always a mythical Pokemon out on the first of the month. That really hasn't changed over the entire year. Well, since February anyway. Mm. If it's not Shaman, what is it? I'm pretty sure there's a Pokemon. Yep, there it is. It's Shaman. Let's go ahead and pull that. There we go. Yeah, each mythical Pokemon that's being given out this year is being given out from the 1st of the month to the 24th of the month. So, yeah. It's I promise you, every first it's there. It may sometimes require a GameStop code or whatever it is for other people in other parts of the world, but I promise you it's always there on the first. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get some eggs here. Apparently getting Shaman didn't change that situation at all. Yeah, usually the Pokemon is available one night before here in the West Coast. Depending on how you view it, it might be 2 nights before. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure, generally speaking, the Pokemon are pretty much guaranteed to be there the night before the actual release date that's announced. They're not always there 2 nights before, I can tell you that, but it's pretty much guaranteed they'll be there the night before. We'll get to your shiny Xerneas soon enough. Just be aware that once I start doing the soft resetting on the mythicals and legendaries, Miles, that's gonna put this project of ours to a grinding halt. So I'm trying to avoid that while there's reason to do other stuff. Alpha blasting. I'm pretty sure Gaming's already said that he doesn't need your shiny Xerneas because he's waiting for me to soft reset him a much stronger one than anything that you have. So unless you're willing to soft reset for Modest with 5 IVs missing attack, then I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want it, because I wouldn't want it. Yeah, the Gen 1 Pokemon, Miles, will get the next priority, but my ground team gets the top priority right now, so that's why we're doing this right now. I will be taking a look, seeing which Pokemon we need, what Pokeballs we need them in, what hidden abilities we need, and once we analyze what we don't have available to us in our games, in our friend safaris, I'll take the entire list to Nintendo Nation and other groups to try to get what we do need. Is that soft resetted Modest one perfect? Flawless. Alpha Blasting 12. Miles, you're gonna go nap at 9:10 p.m.? Really? You got a really strange definition of nap, man. Why don't you just go to sleep if that's the case? Well, I mean, if you want to take a nap, that's cool. I probably won't stay up past midnight if that's the case, though. Alpha blasting 12. If that Xerneas really is modest, flawless, then if Miles won't take it, I'll take it. Where are we on the breeding here? I got 5 eggs. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and power this thing up. You should stay up to like 2 a.m. with me. You're asking me to stay up to 2 a.m. when you can't even stay up past 9:10. Come on, man. You're making this hard on me. Yeah, I know, but I've been up since 4 this morning. Some of us have work, you know, on the weekdays and in the morning. That's me. So it's kind of tough for me to do what it is that you're asking me to do. I woke up like at 1:30 p.m. this time. Well, there you have it. The only difference between you and me. There's no other difference than the time we wake up. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish hatching these other 4, and then I'll make comparisons. It's probably going to just be that first one that I'm going to keep, but we'll see. You haven't slept in 2 days? Yeah, see, I can't do that, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a little older than you guys. I can't lose my beauty sleep like that. This is why I'm not doing Splatfest, okay? There's no way that I'm going to be able to come back home every day during Comic-Con to do that Splatfest, no matter how important it seems to be or not be. Alright, well, let's see, 2 more to go here, and we'll see which one's the best one. Kind of looking for a female Numel here. So the first one of the 5's females. We have at least one. And then once we do that, we'll take the modest Ditto that I have, and we'll breed it with the Numel to get our eventual Camrupt. Alright. I think that was 5 right there? Nope, I stand corrected. There's still one more to go. Alright, Alpha Blasting 12. Give me a moment to hatch this last egg, and then we'll go ahead and make the trade here. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get Alpha Blasting in here. What kind of stream do you think this is, Flare? This isn't some Danganronpa stream. This is a Pokemon stream. Alright, there we go. Let's get you in here. I watch a lot of Retsupre and specifically Slow Beef, so yeah, I know about Danganronpa. Anyway, there's my FC Alpha Blasting 12. I guess I should wait until I see that he's added me in. That might be a smart move. Oh, okay. It's a nice name there. Does that name mean that you like boobs or that you are booby? I don't really understand that. Oh, their eyes. Oh, okay. It's what happens when you get me on Danganronpa, guys. Never bring that up again. Alright, so... We'll go ahead and get online. I forgot about that part. Yeah, and I'm talking about the Danganronpa video game. What of it? I hope that's you, Ash, Alpha Blasting, because, yeah. Ash and eyes are not the same thing. Hmm. I don't remember. Here, you can have just this one, I guess. Here. Doesn't have the egg moves, but it is 5 Ivy. They're also the same color, the Shellos and the Xerneas, so... There? I guess? There we go. Okay, enjoy that. Yes, that is exactly this channel. I'm being nice about the trade here, but I'm pretty sure that the Xerneas that I was just given is hacked. So, let's take a quick look at it anyway. So, Miles, I'm going to bring this to your attention. You can tell me why I might think why this is a hacked Xerneas. I'm not saying that you hacked it, Alpha Blasting. I'm just saying that it's a hacked Xerneas. What are the telltale signs that this one's hacked? I mean, over 512 EVs? Probably doesn't have over 512 EVs. But I can tell you just by looking at the lower screen over here, I mean, excuse me, the lower screen, looking at the upper screen, the Xerneas is in a plain Pokeball and is shiny. That's not a legal combination. Every shiny Xerneas is in a Cherish Ball, whether they're Japanese, American, or otherwise. The original Triner's definitely not shiny in any of those things. Let's take a look closer at the summary. And if I were to take a look over here on this side, it says that it was caught at Team Flare's secret HQ. But that's not possible for that to be because that Xerneas is shiny locked. So, yeah. You cannot get one like this in in X and Y, Sir Doctor Prof. Thank you though. It's shiny locked in X and Y. You cannot get a shiny Xerneas there. So, just so you guys know what kinds of things you should look for when trying to determine if a Pokemon is legit or not. Those are some of the things that a trained eye like mine has when looking for these things. So yeah, no, Miles has the right idea. He says, might as well release it. So, yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So, I know you want it, Sir Dr. Prof, but I'm not giving this one away. I don't give away hacked Pokemon. That's not how I work as a play Pokemon professor. I'm not the type to go and give people hacked Pokemon. I encourage everyone to play legit, because I'm a Pokemon judge for Pokemon tournaments. So there you have it. But that Shellos is on the house, Alpha Blasting, no problem, man. There you go. Let's continue on here and take a look at my fastball Numel. We'll see which one is the best one. So far, I'm kind of leaning towards the simple Numel here. Well, the IVs aren't nearly as good on the simple one, though. It's probably going to be that one. But let's check it out with the IV judge right over here. Oops. I didn't catch what that one said there. Let's see what this Numel has. Outstanding. But it's only speed. Okay. Well, I mean, outstanding, I suppose. We're talking about a Numel, which none of them are known for speed, so yeah. Let's see what this Numel has here. Attack and speed. Let me double check that. That was the bottom one, right? Bottom female? Attack and speed. Well, it's not really worth that much more because I'm not using the attack stat, but yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna use this one then. Let's mark it for speed there, and let's go ahead and swing the rest of these Pokemon in. This one was speed as well. I'll keep that one. Hello, Dracula 99 GR, came in 112. Thank you for coming by. Let's keep that one. Let's dump this one. Let's mark this one for attack and speed and keep it. And that's male. Let's get rid of that. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Not much, Drac. I'm just working on making my Pokemon with more bling. Let's go ahead and feed that kid breakfast there. There you go. There's your egg. Have fun. Excellent. Thank you. Alright, kid. Give me my Pokemon back here. We'll take both of them. Alright, Miles. I've also heard from some of the guys over at Nintendo Nation that there's a Reddit that is devoted specifically to rare Pokemon balls. So you might want to try that. Spiro Safari on Reddit. That might work. That's a good question here too. Does anyone here have a Spiro Safari in their Pokemon X and Y? So let me ask here. Hello, the Panda Toy. Thanks for coming by. So the only Xerneases that are legitimate, that are shiny, are both in Cherish Balls. If they say that they're shiny Xerneas and its name is Xerneas in English, then the only two OTs that are legal are XYZ and Descartes Cartesio. I don't know who the hell that is, but apparently that's an original trainer. That's the Descartes Cartesio Xerneas is a Swedish, Finland, Norway gift, and Portugal. It's not Xerneas, it's a shiny BR Sylveon. Oh. This Swinub is giving me problems. Swinub? Oh, wait, I didn't do anything with this, I don't think, right? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and take it since you're insisting on it. There, you can have that Pidgey. It has several egg moves, and it's also in a level ball. I'm not much of a shiny collector myself, but I could probably use it as a gift for someone. And I guess it'll add an entry in my Pokedex, I guess? Other people care about the shiny things. I don't really care that much, but I do appreciate the gift. Thank you very much. Not getting the right IVs. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Usually you only need 5 IVs for well, no, I take that back. If you're trying to run freeze dry, you're gonna want 6 IV. Yeah. So maybe that's what you're looking for. Thanks for the hatching power S. Although it wore off. Let's go ahead and take this. I didn't see who gave it to me, but thank you, whoever that was. Wants a 4 IV? Trick Room? But that wouldn't be technically 4 IV. You still need the 0. Okay, let's get these put away here. Kecleon. So these boxes are a mess now, but I want to still kind of put it in the right spot. Yeah, there it is. There's a level 100 6 IV Baton Passer. Oh, cool. Built over an X. No, not built in X. Oh, maybe RNG'd as an Eevee over in X. I get it. Okay. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Calm Mind, Baton Pass, Psyshock, Hyper Voice. Okay, well, it's not a Pentagon Pro Pokemon, but it's probably still something that I could give away. Alright. Why? Why can't you trust your best friend? I don't understand. Why, does your best friend not tell you that he RNGs, or what? Because, I mean, it looks like it's an RNG'd Eevee. It does kind of seem strange that you would RNG an Eevee only to then bring it over to X or Y and then turn it into Sylveon. So, I mean, I guess in that respect, it could possibly be a hacked Pokemon. Because, like, I can't really think of why you would do that. But, I mean, I can't really prove that that's a hacked Pokemon. It's technically possible, what I just saw. But the odds are so low that it was bred as a 6 IV Pokemon in 5th gen that I have to believe that it was RNG'd, if at all. Anything. Ah. Yeah. I'm riding around and I'm reading chat and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. Let's actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's pull out a modest ditto here. There we go. Let's get it, Destiny Knot, and so I believe this, I bred this as modest, right? Yeah, let's do that, this Everstone. Which in that case, I don't really know why I brought out a, modest ditto, but okay. Alright, Alpha Blasting. Thanks for coming by tonight. You have a good night, man. Okay. No, Mr. Arcaniner, I think he's, referring to the Xerneas that he gave me that I ended up immediately detecting was a hacked Pokemon. I don't think he's talking about the Sylveon at all. Why not get the shiny Japanese 6IV Ditto? That's actually a really great question considering I actually own black, excuse me, a Pokemon White 2 that's Japanese. I could actually get a 6IV Ditto from that, but I just haven't really done that. Why not get the shiny Japanese 6IV? I'm not really, I don't really understand why I need a shiny one. I'm guessing you must be referring to some sort of Japanese Ditto that's been cloned and handed out off Reddit or something, because that's the only thing that I can think of that actually would make that statement make sense. I don't really go on Reddit or other places to try to get Pokemon. I kind of prefer to make the Pokemon myself. And while that might not save me time, that makes it so that I'm a lot more knowledgeable about what can and can't be made in the game. It makes me have a very discerning eye when it comes to Pokemon, and I can very quickly detect a lot of hack Pokemon that other people would very easily miss. It's really worked for me for since I've been doing it, so I really don't do stuff on shortcuts nowadays because of it. That's just kind of me. That's kind of like Judge Mikey talking there. It would make sense to get all the help I can get to speed up stuff, but speed isn't really the #1 factor anymore when it comes to building teams. As a play Pokemon professor, it's more... my priorities have changed. Let's just put it that way. Hey, Kid Puzzle, how are you doing? I see you've decided to come over on YouTube instead of Twitch. That's cool. And keep the guys on YouTube in check. Priorities over minorities. You said it, not me. So But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it works for me, you know. It makes sense for me to do things all the legit way, but it also I've done my fair share of RNGing back before 6th Gen came out, so even though I've never hacked Pokemon, I kind of know what's out there, what tools people are using, what common mistakes people do when they hack their Pokemon. Obviously, the better a hacker the person is, the more they know what the exceptions to rules are, and can hide what is a hacked Pokemon just from visual, and would probably require the kind of technology that they would have at Nationals and Worlds for detecting hacked Pokemon. But for my needs as a local judge, what I'm doing I think is good enough. Also, the kind of knowledge that I'm gaining from doing stuff this way is what will actually help me become a Stage 1 and hopefully eventually a Stage 2 judge for Play Pokemon. Because I do kind of have that dream of being that judge that is on the streams that you're seeing on Pokemon's Twitch now, so. Luxury Ball for Spearow is terrible? Kid Puzzle, you don't have to be sorry about saying hi on 2 different channels. What am I doing here? Is this Pokemon not doing anything? You guys are distracting me. I don't understand. I'm not putting any Pokemon here. I'm just riding the stupid bike. Alright, so let's see. We got our Numel that has the fastball. It's female. It's Everstoned for a modest nature. It has a speed IV of 31, and it's got the 2 egg moves, Ancient Power and Growth. We're not going to give our Camerupt Growth, but I want my Numel, my competitive Little Cup Numel, to have Growth. So that's why we have it there. And then we have our 6 IV Ditto. Let's go ahead and get both of these Pokemon into the daycare. You know, 3rd time's the charm, you know. What ball for Spearow? I mean, I don't know, man. It's frickin' Spearow. It becomes Fearow. I want it in a level ball, but I can't have that because I want its hidden ability. So, I don't know. What do you think it should be in? Heal ball? Like, I don't know, man. I think all the balls look ugly on a Spearow. Okay, yeah, there you go. Go ahead and do Nest Ball. I agree. Yeah, Nest Ball works. I'm doing alright tonight, Kid Puzzle. I'm just taking some time out to breed my ground team for the Nintendiego League. I already have a functioning ground team. I'm pretty happy with what it is, but get cool Pokeballs on them. I just finished doing a Dive Ball East Shellos, which will become a Gastrodon. And now I'm doing a fastball Numel that will become a Camrupt for my team. I was able to get a Nest Ball Piloswine and a Netball Piloswine from a friend over at Nintendo Nation, so now I can finally work on the Piloswines. Well, I can work on a Piloswine and a Mamoswine, because that's what my team's using. Rip? What do you mean, rip, Miles? What are we talking about here? We just talking about the stream hiccuping for a second? Ah, I see. Is it working all right? Like, did it come back up and online and everything, or does it seem like I'm gonna have to restart the stream? I mean, it looks kind of okay on YouTube at this point, and I'm kind of monitoring it on YouTube. Okay, cool. I need 2 more eggs here. So how was your stream, Kid Puzzle? No, you were streaming earlier. Sorry, I wasn't able to watch your stream. I was having enough trouble just keeping my stream up. Because, you know, internet wants to go out when I want to stream and no other time. There we go. Hey, Mr. Arcaniner, you should consider coming by the Nintendiego League on, well, that would be on, I think it's June 16th, if I remember correctly. Should be a Saturday. 2 Saturdays from tomorrow. Should be pretty fun. Gonna be doing Monster Hunter as well. I'm not really a Monster Hunter kind of guy, but if that interests you, you should come by. Last month we didn't have too many people come by, but we had a pretty fun Pokken tournament. Which yours truly won, because my Pikachu is so OP that it can defeat Garchomps. I mean, I really haven't even trained that Pikachu all that much. I've only played that game for like 4 days, so Pikachu's just that good in that game. Alright. I don't remember if I did this, but we're going to do it now. Probably not, since it was still full power. I'm sacrificing a nap to catch this sparrow. I don't know, the way you were talking about it earlier, it sounds like you're sacrificing a lot more than just a nap. You're gonna be too tired to stream at all. The rate you're going. Wait, there's a night mode on YouTube gaming? How does that work? Let's see what oh, it goes to YouTube gaming. Hey, how about that? Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright. Got more numals coming out here. So let me make sure I understand this right, Miles. You're still gonna stream tonight. Is that right? Okay. Cool. Well, I think maybe after I'm done breeding a 5 Ivy Numal here, then I'll go ahead and end stream. And that way I can rest for a bit and get ready for your stream. Arrow. Alright, I think that's the last of the current batch of Numal here. Nope, that actually is not. There's still one more. I really found it strange today that somehow my chat got reactivated on YouTube, but I guess we'll keep the chat on for the time being. I'll have to reconfigure Restream so that it actually works with the YouTube chat, because I've been having problems getting YouTube chat to work in Restream. It's kind of part of the reason why I haven't been paying attention or supporting chat on YouTube until this point. Actually, it's kind of almost all the reason. But I mean, YouTube gaming is a thing, and there's definitely people. There's more people watching there than over at Hitbox. Like, so. That's kind of how Sparrow works, I guess, Miles. It'll work eventually. There'll be a female for you. It'll come by, Miles. It's all good. Just be patient. The right one will come one day. Alright, this one is HP, attack, defense, and speed. So that one's missing special attack. That's not a bad one though. So mark that one real quick. Kind of actually don't care as much about attack. We do want special attack. So let's see if one of these other 4 has that. Spec attack, spec def, and speed. Nah. Probably keep it as a reject, but don't really care about that. HP, attack, defense, spec attack, and speed. This one's missing the special defense. There we go. And let's check the 4th one. Oh, nice, Miles. Awesome. Alright. This one's attack, spec def, and speed. It's missing HP and defense. And let's check this male one. It has the potential to be 5 IAV modest. Let's see. Nope, it's relatively. We'll just ditch it. Wow, it only has 2 of the IVs too, which is even worse. Okay, so the male one we're gonna ditch. Keep that one there. There. Put that one there. We'll go ahead and oops. Everstone this one. Not too bad. Alright, we're almost done there. We got a 5 Ivy. We just need different attack ones, and we should be okay. Just need the Ditto in there. Pull the Everstone off of the level 18 here. Let's go ahead and put the level 1 Numal in. Alright, Miles, sounds good. Let's see you back at 11:30 then. Okay, so let's see if we can't get this 5 Ivy on the next batch here. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and grab one there. There we go, there's another one. Can't wait for Comic-Con this year. I'm so hyped for Comic-Con. So happy that July is finally here. Comic-Con's like my Christmas every year. Hello, Shiny Mew 21. Super hyped for Comic-Con. I'm hoping that Pokemon Go is released just before or just as Comic-Con releases, because that would be a perfect time for me to start my Pokemon Go quest once again. I say once again because I was a Pokemon Go beta tester, and it was quite fun. Trying to own all the gyms in Mira Mesa and downtown. I really would love it if I could be playing Pokemon Go during Comic-Con. Of course, if I was to do that, I'd have to get a much better power bank than I currently own, because that game eats up the battery really good. But it's fun. Pardon me there. How you doing tonight, Shiny Mew? Right now I'm currently working on making my fastball Camerupt. I have 5 eggs? No, I need one more. Okay, let's go ahead and hatching power this boy up again. Get these things hatched. Alright, camera, you can start hatching these eggs. That would be pretty cool if you did that. Just saying. There we go. Excellent. I kind of love the idea of a fastball camera up. I mean, color-wise, it's perfect, but the idea that it's a fastball and it's going on a camera up, it's just fun in an ironic sort of way. And it kind of looks good on Numel too. I hope next Pokemon update is gym leaders. As a gym leader for Nintendiego, I took that the wrong way. But I'm guessing what you mean is the Pokemon Sun and Moon. You want to know gym leaders for those games. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting, but as a it'd be interesting, but as a competitive player, I kind of don't care as much about the gym leaders unless they give away information on new mechanics in the game. That's what I'm kind of more interested in, is the mechanics. Because if they're not going to give me another Brock, then, you know, I don't care. It takes frickin' forever to hatch these. Jeez. I'm hoping there's a big announcement for Pokemon during Comic-Con. That's what I'm actually hoping for. Not really too interested right now in updates for Pokemon, quite frankly. But I mean, I'll take them, you know, if they have something to say. But I'll patiently wait for Comic-Con. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Is anyone here watching the Pokemon Nationals? Day 1 completed a few hours ago. They're showing it on Twitch, both the trading card game and the video game championships, the VGC, as well as Pokken Tournament. They will be casting again tomorrow, more from Columbus, Ohio. I'm really interested in seeing what people have brought this time around to Nationals, because despite the notion that the teams look all the same with the current rules, with Kyogre and Groudon, especially Groudon, Xerneas and Smeargle ruling the day. I have a feeling there's a lot of surprises coming out of Nationals this year. I think people are vastly underestimating the usefulness of certain support Pokemon. Just as an example, it appears that just recently teams have started looking into Jumpluff, a Pokemon that I knew about quite a while back when I was testing my gym team for the last year for Street Pass San Diego. I was testing it with a Jumpluff in it, and I was playing on Triple, and I was playing on Rated Battle, and I discovered after getting to 1700 that a simple search on Pokemon Global Link revealed that I was the only trainer in all of Battle Spot and all of the world using a Jumpluff in triples. So I'm not really surprised that people overlooked Jumpluff until this point, but it has a great typing for the format. Grass Flying allows it to resist Origin Pulse, and it allows it to dodge Precipice Blades. And it has an awesome arsenal of support moves to help out its own Primal, including Helping Hand, Encore, and the like. It also happens to not use priority to do, or extra priority to do some of those things. It uses Chlorophyll instead to help it against Groudon, or help its own Groudon in the sun. And get Sleep Powder. Things hate Sleep Powder, I've noticed. So yeah, really happy to see Jumpluff making a kind of splash, no pun intended, in VGC. We got 5 Numels here. Let's go ahead and see if any of them are worthy of being in my gym. Okay, we got HP, Attack, Defense, Spec Def, and Speed. So this one's exactly like the parent before it. HP, Attack, Defense, Spec Def, and Speed. That is also exactly like the parent before it. Let's see what this Numel has. Junk next. HP, Attack, Spec Def, and Speed. So that one's missing Defense. HPD, Spec Attack, Spec Def, and Speed. Alright, so that one, that male, is worthy of being the final product for my team. Alright, so we got the one we want. And let's see here. I don't really need anything, right? Got the Ancient Power, and I just need Earth Power, just level up. I think it was Fire Blast, that's what I was going with for the time being. And yeah, let's see. Well, why guess? We have it in the box. Or I thought I had it. No, not that one. It's a piece of junk one. Alright, camera up. Where'd you go to? Oh. Oh, that's why it's taking forever. I have the wrong camera up here. Oh well, whatever. It's too late to fix it. Fire Blast and Earth Power and Ancient Power and Will-O-Wisp. Okay, cool. Yeah, Solid Rock doesn't help us in hatching eggs. No wonder why it was taking so long. That's crazy. Really foobarred that one, but it's all right. We're all good. We got what we needed, so it's all good. This one is in Oblivious. Yeah, this one's in Oblivious, so it looks like I'm going to probably need to do an ability change on it. Yeah, it'll make it Magma Armor when it evolves. I don't know if I really want to spend the I don't know if I want to spend the battle points on it. Maybe I should rebreed it again. Try to get a Solid Rock one. I don't know. Battle points is a dime a dozen to earn anyway nowadays, so I'll just keep it. Get rid of this one. We don't need this. Hello, Taco Fresh. Thanks for coming by. Actually, coming up on the end of my stream here, though. Can you double check these again? Let me mark the other two. I'll keep them. Okay, so that one's missing the special attack. And the right one is missing special attack. Well, alright then. Yeah, I'll just spend the points. Why the hell not? Let's go ahead and put this away and this away. And just call it a night on this one here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to be casting again. I haven't really determined when I'm going to cast, but I will be casting Pokemon ORAS. I'll be working on those two Piloswine tomorrow. I'll also be casting New Super Mario Bros. U and Undertale tomorrow as well. So if you're into any of those games, please come by if you feel like it. Otherwise, if I don't see you tomorrow, guys, have a great weekend. Keep it safe out there. Don't get crazy with those fireworks. And I hope to see you all later. So, have a great night.